Back now, the Better Business Bureau is getting phone calls and emails again from people concerned about threatening phone calls that they say they're getting, where they're told that they owe an unpaid debt, but it's all really just a scam. Heather Clary joined us again from the BBB to let us know what to watch out for. This is scary.
Yeah, and that's why we get calls, and that's why I like to bring this topic up from time to time to remind people what their rights are when it comes to debt collectors. Because some of the callers, yeah, they're an official collection agency. There's a debt you owe. It's been turned over. They'll usually work with you and make arrangements for you can pay it so you can keep your credit in decent order. However, there are some out there that are using some techniques that are really frightening to people and actually illegal under federal law. And some people are being tricked into paying things that they found later they'd already paid for a long time ago. So thought we'd show some of these things on screen just to remind you. Remember, debt collectors are not allowed by law to threaten to arrest you. You cannot be thrown in jail for not paying a debt. Debtors' prisons went out a long time ago. Other people say they've been threatened with having their wages garnished. Unless it's a government agency, a business cannot garnish your wages without a court order. It does have to go through a process. So, I mean, if they intend to pursue it, then they can, but it has to be done through the court. You've got to receive written notice of any debt you owe. If someone calls you on the phone and is badgering you about a debt, say, fine, I haven't received my validation notice. They must send you something in writing telling you owe it, how much, to whom, and what action to take if you don't believe you owe it. And please, don't pay before verifying. Don't let any threats and harassment scare you into paying something that you're not sure you owe, because that's just a testy thing to do. I've had people say, oh, we went ahead and paid it because we're applying for this job, and they look for stuff like that. Don't do that. You want to make sure, check your credit report, see if the debt's on there, check with the agency that they're saying you owed it to. Some of these are pertaining to payday loans. People are saying it's about a payday loan I took out a long time ago, but I already paid that off, I think. Like, well, check it out, because sometimes these people are just trying to get money out of you. And if you're not certain too, call us up at the BBB and we can try to check out the company that's calling you and see if there's a report on it.
And no clue how these scammers are even getting this information.
You know, some of this stuff gets circulated around and around. They dredge up old debts and try to renew them, refresh them. But once you pay one dime on a debt, though, people need to know that they've assumed responsibility that they're going to pay the whole thing. So just be sure you want documentation. If they don't want to send it to you. Also, you can't be served for court in the mail. That's another one we've heard. We're going to serve you a warrant in the mail. No, that's not how it works. Somebody has to actually come. And if they're threatening court, say, fine, we'll work it out there then if you got proof, you know. But
great advice there. Watch out for that. All right, thanks so much, Heather Clary from the Better Business Bureau.